Hello everyone, this is Arafellan, and I'm going to be explaining a simple but strange glitch in Link to the Past called Fake Powder. This will allow you to use magical powder when you have no magic, and sometimes even when you don't have the powder itself. However, there are a few things you do need. You must have the Cane of Samaria, and you must have either the mushroom or the powder. Typically, this is more useful if you have the mushroom rather than the powder, because if you do have the powder, you could just get some magic and use the powder directly if you have a source of magic, but in any case, for this to work, you need to be out of magic, so we use the fire rod to do that quickly. I suppose you don't need to be completely out of magic, but it does have to be enough that you cannot use the Cane of Samaria. Try to use it, you get this message up that says you don't have enough power. As soon as this dialog box clears, go into the menu, switch to the mushroom, and powder comes out. This works exactly the same as regular magical powder, as well as its effect and such goes, so if I sprinkle some on a bush, the bush goes poof. You can use that to turn anti-fairies into regular fairies, and other such things, but of course the main thing that this is used for, particularly in Randomizer, is to come over here to the magic bat and sprinkle powder on the altar without having powder. So I'll just come in here and do this to demonstrate. As you may have noticed from the messages, this is the English version of the game, so this glitch will work as far as I know in every Super Famicom, Super Nintendo version of the game. You need to be pretty quick. It's not quite... I don't think it's quite frame perfect, but it's not difficult. And poof, there you go. Magic bat. As usual, you get your thing. This being the base game, it will be the half magic upgrade. But if this were a randomizer seed, it would be a randomized item, whatever happens to be here, as it usually would. As I mentioned, this also works with the actual magic powder, which I just came over and picked up, so if I come here, go into the menu quick, there you go. Magic powder. It does its thing with no magic. If you try to use it directly, of course you get the "you don't have enough magic" message. But for whatever reason, if you try to use the Cane of Samaria and then immediately switch to either the mushroom or the powder comes out and works. I'm not exactly sure why anything comes out. This doesn't seem to work with any other item. I assume that it works with the mushroom because it shares a slot with the powder, but again, I'm not sure why this works to begin with. I'm guessing the Cane of Samaria temporarily sets some kind of internal state about using an item that would normally get cleared right away, but if you switch the powder, it thinks that you're using that and have already passed the check. Not really sure. But in any case, it's a very simple glitch. It's a bit peculiar. It can save you some time if you're in especially a randomizer race and the powder is either not available or someplace inconvenient and you want to check Magic Bat. It's helpful to the extent that runners will often hold on to the mushroom and not turn it in unless they're running out of things to do. Or if they can, they'll save summit, meaning they'll do a save and quit, then go turn it in, and if they don't like what's there, they'll just reset the game to get the mushroom back so they can use it for fake powder. But yeah, that's the glitch. It's, again, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, easy enough to execute. In any case, this has been Arafellan with another little glitch. Hope you enjoyed!